Have you ever experienced procrastination? Chances are you have, because it's a human condition that we all experience at some point in our lives. I'm going to share with you some of the most common reasons why we procrastinate and the one simple strategy to help you overcome that. My name is Vital Germain. I'm a 6-time author, personal development coach, and keynote speaker, and my sole objective in life is to inspire and empower people to achieve their goals by overcoming seeming obstacles, grow their wings, and fly without a net. The ultimate reason why we procrastinate is because the task at hand appears to be overwhelming. There are a multitude of reasons for that. Number one, we make lousy excuses. 2, we're confined to short-term thinking. 3, maybe we focus too much on the fear factor. 4, we don't feel the pleasure in doing whatever task needs to be done. 5, it causes us too much pain. 6, we lack a strong reason to take action, or in other words, there is no sense of purpose or a lack of purpose. Next, too caught up in our emotions. Our emotions can overwhelm us if we allow them to control us. Next, we get distracted. Oh, shiny object. The next is the factor of being lazy. And now you're going to have to be really honest with yourself. Are you being lazy? Because that could be the reason. You may be a perfectionist. If you're a perfectionist, it's impossible to attain perfection, therefore it's overwhelming. You will be inclined to procrastinate and not want to address the task at hand. Somewhat related to perfectionism is low self-esteem. We don't feel that we are good enough. We don't feel that we have the knowledge, the ability, or the tools to execute, to deliver on the task at hand. And then so we put pressure on ourselves that we have to be exceptional in order to gain validation, to make ourselves appear worthy for the external world, but also for ourselves internally. And that type of unnecessary self-pressure can be paralyzing, completely debilitating. And this ties directly into our final reason as to why we might procrastinate, and it's related somewhat to potentially either childhood trauma or some type of negative experience in our teenage years or even as an adult. And this one is very hard to address. It could be depression. It's all fundamentally a question of your mindset. So how do we overcome being overwhelmed? It's very simple. So here's a simple strategy that I want you to focus on in order to overcome procrastination. The first part is to take a moment to reflect and evaluate. Try to understand the reason for your procrastination. It might be one of the reasons that were just mentioned. Then, it's a question of compartmentalizing. If we view the objective, the goal, as one large picture, sometimes the picture is so large it's simply overwhelming. Forget the outcome, forget the destination, forget all the steps along the journey, and simply focus on the beginning. There's only one thing that I need to do today, and that's start. But it's that first step that we have to overcome, not the entire project. In the words of Nike, in regards to that first step, just do it. And then after that, you will find it becomes relatively smooth sailing. To find out more about my services, log on to my personal website, vitalgermain.com. And please don't forget to follow, like, and/or subscribe.